Welcome to Reflect with Ed Fassio. Get ready to experience one of the world's first 100% digitally generated podcasts, where we take a step back, dive deep, and strive to learn new things. Join us as we unpack thought-provoking ideas, personal reflections, and inspiring stories to help you stay in the know. Reflect is brought to you by the minds at ByteBrain and powered by emerging technologies from Google, HeyGen, OpenAI, and 11 Labs. Thanks for tuning in. Now, relax and prepare to reflect.
Welcome to Reflect, one of the world's first 100% AI-generated podcasts. I'm Julius.
And I'm Hale, ready for this one.
So, yesterday, Meta did something that I think people are going to look back on as a turning point. They released Muse Glimmer.
30 billion parameter open weight model, runs on a Mac, free on Hugging Face.
Apache 2.0 license. You download it, it's yours. It handles agentic tasks, function calling, local agent workflows, and your data never leaves your machine.
Okay, let's make sure people understand why this matters. Because the headline is 30 billion parameters, but the real story is where it runs.
Right. Up until now, if you wanted a model that could do real agentic work, you needed API access to a frontier model, GPT-5, Claude, Gemini. And that meant sending your data to someone else's server, paying per token. The model lived in the cloud, and you rented access to it.
Muse Glimmer runs locally, on your laptop, on a single consumer GPU. No API, no per token costs, no data leaving your device. The model is yours.
And this is Zuckerberg making a very specific bet. He's betting that open beats closed, that giving away the model creates more value than locking it behind an API.
It's the same playbook he used with Llama. Release the weights, let the community build on top, and capture the ecosystem. Meta doesn't sell models, they sell ads. The model is infrastructure for engagement.
But the effect on the rest of us is real, regardless of his motives. This drops the barrier to entry for AI from a cloud contract to a laptop.
You know what this reminds me of? The printing press.
Go there.
Before Gutenberg, knowledge lived in monasteries, literally chained to desks. If you wanted to read something, you went to the institution. The institution controlled access. The printing press didn't just make books cheaper, it moved knowledge from the institution to the individual. And once that happened, everything changed. The Reformation, the Enlightenment, the scientific revolution.
So you're saying Muse Glimmer is the printing press for AI?
I'm saying frontier AI has been chained to the cloud. It lives in data centers that cost billions. If you want to use it, you go through the API, you pay the toll, and they watch your data. Muse Glimmer unchains a meaningful piece of that capability and puts it on your desk.
That's a big claim for a 30 billion parameter model. It's not GPT-5. It's not going to write you a novel.
No, but it can run an agent. It can call functions. It can do the boring, useful work that most businesses actually need. Draft an email, parse a document, trigger a workflow. You don't need frontier intelligence for most enterprise tasks. You need reliable, local, private intelligence.
And the privacy angle is huge. Think about healthcare, financial services, legal. These are industries that can't send patient data or client records to an API in the cloud, but they could run a local model on their own hardware.
That's the unlock. Every hospital that couldn't use GPT because of HIPAA can now run Muse Glimmer locally. Every law firm that couldn't send client documents to OpenAI can now process them on their own server. The use cases that were blocked by data sensitivity just opened up.
And that's where this gets interesting from a competitive standpoint. If you're OpenAI or Anthropic, your business model is renting intelligence through an API. Meta just gave away a piece of that intelligence for free. How do you compete with free?
You compete on quality. The frontier models are still way ahead. GPT-5 and Claude Opus 5 are in a different league. But the gap is closing, and for a lot of use cases, good enough in local beats better in cloud.
There's a tension here though. If anyone can download a capable model and run it locally, That includes bad actors. The same democratization that empowers a small business also empowers someone who wants to generate phishing emails at scale.
That's the double edge of every democratizing technology. The printing press also printed propaganda. The internet also hosted scams. You don't stop democratization because some people misuse it, but you build guardrails.
And the guardrails for local AI are harder because you can't monitor what's happening on someone else's laptop. With API-based AI, the provider can flag misuse. With local AI, there's no intermediary.
True, but the benefits of democratization historically outweigh the costs. More people building, more people experimenting, more people solving problems. The net positive is real.
All right, your move.
Here's what I'd do. Download Muse Glimmer this week. It's free on Hugging Face. Pick one workflow in your business that involves sensitive data, something you couldn't send to an API. Run it locally. See what happens.
And here's the strategic play. If you're in a regulated industry, the local AI story is your compliance story. You can tell your auditors, your board, your clients that the data never leaves your infrastructure. That's not just a feature, that's a market position.
The model just left the monastery. Let's see what people build with it.
Thanks for listening to the Reflect podcast, where we're telling the future. Are you in it? Visit reflectpodcast.com and share your story.
And hey, if your Mac can now run an AI agent, imagine what your phone will do next year. Sleep on that.
In the cyber ocean of online voices and recycled content, something different has arrived. Reflect isn't just another podcast, it's the future of storytelling, powered entirely by AI. From curating data to assembling thought-provoking ideas, we've redefined how journeys are told. Reflect is a podcast that thinks, learns, and evolves with each episode. Every tale, every insight, crafted by the most advanced AI technologies. A podcast that disrupts the industry, breaking free from traditional formats, taking you on an entirely new experience. So tune in now and reflect. We're telling the future.